What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. And I know I've been away from the channel recently for the past couple of months, and this seems to continue as school's about to end soon, in about a month and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to get back into videos. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Destiny 2's future. I've seen multiple kind of videos like this. I'm going to kind of do the same thing where people talk about kind of like their wish list for this game. So my first thing with this game is what's bringing me back right now is the 6v6 Iron Banner. I'm having a great time in it. Yes, there's still the team shooting and stuff like that, and I feel like you die a lot more faster, but that's kind of how D1 was with the time, or the TTK, or the time to kill. But now I feel like in this game it's kind of lacking in that department with the time to kill and stuff like that. Also, I feel like the maps are a little bit too small for 6v6. There's Bungie has said they were planning on doing more 6v6 here in the future. They have a competitive mode set up and stuff like that, but I'm hoping to see more 6v6 maps come into the future. So I just want to give you guys my brief review of Iron Banner. I feel like the weapons, I don't really care about the weapons because they're all reskinned. The armor is still the same from when season 2 was released. But so to start off, my kind of the list. This is not in any particular order. I want to start off with new weapons and armor, and we already know new weapons and armor are coming with the new Warmind DLC that is gonna get released here next week, I believe on Tuesday, and that's really great news to hear. I'm really excited that Bungie's coming out and giving us news about Destiny 2. That's kind of what they liked at the beginning of Destiny 2's lifespan, is they didn't really give that much information about what they're planning on doing in the future, and then they release the roadmap and stuff like that. But the reason why I say that is because I don't want any more reskin weapons, especially with the new DLC coming out here in a couple of weeks. I don't want to see any reskins of the Better Devils or of the Scathlock or the Uriel's Gift, yada yada. You guys get the point. So what I'm saying is I want new weapons and armor that are not all this different types of stuff. My next point is more subclasses and more customization. I kind of put these two together. Main reason because we've been playing the same subclasses for years now. I know with the introduction of the Sentinel Titan and the Dawnblade and then the Arc Strider, I feel like the Arc Strider is kind of the same thing as the Blade Dancer from Destiny 1. So with this, I would like to see a new subclass. I want to see a new element be brought into this game. I think if that was to be brought into this game, whether it's in this Warmind DLC or in their fall DLC that is titled Comet, if you guys haven't seen, there's been some with leaks and stuff. I don't know where the articles are. I heard all over Twitter a couple of weeks ago that Bungie's been giving out a lot of information and really about Destiny, their second DLC, but people were bringing up Destiny 2's Comet DLC. This was kind of a reference name back in Destiny 1 when the Taken King didn't really have a name, and that was the name for it. So I would like to see what they do with those two things. With customization, we don't really have that much customization. I know we're able to decorate to customize our weapon skins, our armor and stuff like that, but what a lot of people missed from Destiny 1 was the shader system. Was if you got, especially finding those rare shaders in the faction shaders, the Dead Orbit ones. I don't remember some of the shader names from there, but I remember grinding so much in that game just to get one simple shader, and it looks so cool. So it was really rewarding if you put hours into this game, the best stuff you got, or customization. Going to the next thing is we need new community events. So we haven't really had a community event since December of last year, which was the Dawning. And with right now, Activision's in a tough state right now, with all these new Call of Duty Black Ops 4 leaks and all this stuff, and how the community is not taking it so well. But the reason why I said this was mainly because if you guys play World War II Call of Duty, they do a new weekly event or a new community event, I would say almost every month. With the Resistance in December, and then their St. Patrick's Day, and I believe they just started a new one. I forgot the name of it, but just stuff like that brings players back and be able to earn new camos and stuff. But now, if they were to do this in Destiny, I'm not saying copy the same things as Call of Duty does, but I'm saying if they added a new community event that no one has even heard of, nothing to copy off from D1 like the Festival of the Lost or the Dawning, like a new event that they just come up with, Bungie comes up with, I think that'll bring a lot of players back, and it can bring the player feedback back as well, and they can always take feedback and stuff like that. Another thing is that's been stirring around all over the place is Destiny 2's Battle Royale mode. I know it's been getting a little bit of attention, not a lot as what Call of Duty is right now, but I'm saying if Bungie was to add a Battle Royale mode to this game, I don't think it'll be successful. Not as big as Fortnite and PUBG right now, but what I'm saying is I don't think Battle Royale is the way to go for Destiny 2. I think the way to go for this game is by adding more content that the fans want or the community wants. So that's my main thing on that. Now to the Crucible side of things, I want to see new game modes implemented into this game. Right now we just have the normal Control, Clash, Rumble, Survival, and Countdown, and Supremacy. Sorry, but we don't have Rift, and we don't have Skirmish, Doubles, yada yada. We had Doubles in the Crimson days, but I want to see like Rift come back, especially if they're looking towards adding 6v6 back into the weekly rotation. Also, going along with Crucible, I don't want to see any more of this weekly rotation stuff, like having 1 week be Mayhem, having 1 week be Iron Banner, 1 week having Rumble and stuff like that. I say we just have the modes permanently in the game. I think a lot of people don't like Mayhem, a lot of people don't like Rumble, but a lot of people like certain game modes, and when a new week approaches, they're not able to play it, and it is really disappointing in my opinion. That's mainly for Crucible. With the new competitive scene in this game, what I mean by that is you now don't have radar in this game, in competitive, as I meant to say, which is actually a really smart move in my opinion. I think it brings some more competitiveness to this game, and it gets hard. It gets really hard to get used to how to play without no radar. It is really hard, and I feel like the competitive scene is really good in this game. Can it be bigger? Would it be bigger if it was implemented at the beginning of the year or at the beginning of the game? Yes. Right now, the Twitch viewership on this game is all-time low. Trials of the Night have not been streamed a lot. A lot of people have moved on to the Battle Royale games like Fortnite and PUBG, and I don't blame them. I think Fortnite has built such a good foundation here on Twitch necessarily, and I feel like YouTube is dying as well. So that's why I'm kind of nervous to start getting back into YouTube videos, because I feel like no one will be really watching them because everyone's gonna mainly been on Twitch, and that's mainly it. I had another one here on my list that was Sparrow Racing League. Of course, there's some other stuff that I would like to see in this game, but Bungie already announced that they're gonna be implementing it, like private matches. I believe in September they're looking at towards the old weapon system. Really good to hear. I really do miss the old weapon system. But the reason why I said Sparrow Racing League was it was kind of one of those mini games that you did with your friends and had a lot of fun with. Like if you're burnt out of Crucible, you can always go to SRL and have fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a different type of video, but I'm really liking Destiny 2 right now. I think the changes that they're making are really good. It still has to come out a little bit, but I believe that this game can make a huge comeback just like Rainbow Six did a couple of years ago. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a fantastic day.
Do you like it better when Lord Shaxx oversees these?